You're talking about 2 lakh crore DPTs. What is the use of that? Is it a liability or an asset? People who consume money that you give on a monthly basis and have to be dependent on you each and every month. There is no point of them being independent and have their self respect with them. You're telling to give mic to the people and not to the opposition. Yeah, in the monarchy and the dictatorship, people praise the king or the ruler. Like, for example, North Korea, you see the adorant respect to Kim, that is not because of the love people have towards Kim, but fear towards him. In this case, it is because of the money that you give them and not opportunities or employment. There is nothing more or like bribing the voters through schemes. Give them respect with employment. If I ask a friend, what are you doing? Will he say, I am dependent on my CM on a monthly basis? No. If he says so, will he get self respect out of it? You're talking about schemes all the time in your manifesto or in your rule for the 5 years. Did you speak anywhere about employment? Anywhere. 55% value of the USD is based completely on NFP, which is non-farm payroll, which is equal to employment. If the employment is less, then it is reflected on the US governance and its currency. In a democratic country, people have to be like an asset, not a liability. You have to make them earn and ask them to pay a tax. It's not like you collect tax from the independents and subside it to the dependents. You're talking about FRBM norms. You have to know that you took more than 4% of what is needed for your governance, which is more than 50,000 crores that is subsidized by mortgages. You were asked by Rajdeep like, you will get re-elected because of direct financial assistance, and is that your winning card? You didn't answer this and you just skipped this because that schemes are your white card entry to get re-elected and not the employment. Please have the numbers ready with you or understand the numbers. What is the unemployment rate and at what scale it has increased in this 5 years of time. And the next thing you're asked by Rajdeep is like, how does the state grow? And you answered it not because of the employment. I mean, you told that these big companies bring in. You said because of MSMEs and the self-employed sector. Man, you literally said that the big companies are not playing a part of employment, and MSMEs and self-employment sectors are playing a large part. And you said that the self-employed sectors are farming communities and the women who sheep. Is this the growth you are targeting? So the vision for you is to make government school children learn English and become sheepers and butchers? So the Infosys, TCS, Wipro are not creating big employment, and the MSMEs like 3 Capital Whiskey Private Limited, Special Status Brandy Private Limited are creating more employment? Sick, man. You have to know Hyderabad is a house for Amazon, Google, Apple, Uber in India. Why is this happen? Because more employment opportunities are created over there. Hyderabad is a house for more than 65% of the Andhra Pradesh employment community. Of course, they are not MSMEs. You didn't talk not even a single company like multinational company or startups. No, you haven't talked about that. The reason why people are becoming engineers or becoming doctors is like to get a respect in the respect in the state or respect in the community, respect in India. You completely ignore them. Man, you're talking about street hawkers, you're talking about fishermen, you're talking about sheepers. Who are they? They are the one who didn't get good grades and they didn't choose those by opportunities. I mean, they didn't choose those by choice. They chose this by circumstances. So you want to represent the same with the unemployment youth to do the same? So who did engineering should sell ball bearings, become an electrician, become a carpenter, etc. And you confidently said that barbers, tailors, fishermen, sheepers, auto drivers constitute to the growth. Wow. Constitute to the growth. Did I hear that for sure? Man, you should be the son of the great Kim. Can you please tell me if this is wrong? The economy is not run by the taxpayers? If not, why are you collecting state tax? Who are paying the state tax? Barbers? Auto drivers? Who are paying income tax? Fishermen and sheepers? You are not a leader. You are a provider. The next thing you were asked by Rajdeep is that why did you change MLAs as 50% of your MLAs have been changed? You said that this election is not about MLAs and MPs and it's about me. Did you really say that? Is this how the democracy works? So the MLAs and MPs who are representing you doesn't matter to you at all? So you're talking to so you're telling to vote for the people for you, not the one representing you. Sorry, sir. I thought India is a democratic country and I thought Andhra Pradesh is also a part of it. I got clarity that I'm representing a dictator and not the leader of Andhra Pradesh. I literally got it on why you are not telling the sentence. If you are benefited, then only you vote. You are telling literally this, if you are benefited, then only you vote. You have to understand that any son or daughter will take help of their parents till certain age, and after that they want to be independent. In your case, you want the youth to be completely dependent on you and not to be independent. When you are asked about alliance, that all parties are coming together to attack you, you said that they have a fear to come individually. Rama could have defeated Ravana on his own, but he chose to bring an army to set an example for humans. Ravana is strong, but he is evil. Osama bin Laden is strong, but evil. So, the strongest army in the world took more time than what it is needed to kill him. Iraqi president Saddam Hussein was killed with the help of US and not by the Iraqis alone. You have to understand that to destroy more evil, you need much more stronger army or opposition. Last thing you spoke about is capital, and it should be the main thing, but you took it so lightly, very lightly. That is the one that's going to create new employment, bring more revenue, steer the economy. This is where you have to focus on. You have to understand out of 28 states in India, there are 9 metropolitan cities and Hyderabad is one among them. Only 9 metropolitan cities out of 28. The one who wrote Hyderabad thought completely different from the rest of the 19 states chief ministers who didn't have metropolitan cities like Hyderabad. If the then chief minister who have grown Hyderabad thought that same like you, as you said, Amaravati is a barren land and the development takes more time. What does that mean? The job of the government is not to provide infrastructure. It is to provide infrastructure. When you grow 10%, 90% of the private developers will help you grow Amaravati or any barren land. You are not ready to grow that to at least 10%. This clearly tells that you don't want to grow a barren land and have a vision for at least 10 years. You clearly said that it will take 15 years to do this, and you said it is a dream chasing. The job of a leader is to chase dreams, CM Garu. Am I correct? Is this the message that you want to give people of Andhra Pradesh, that don't chase your dreams and become a street hawker or a fisherman or a sheeper? When the state was bifurcated, Hyderabad was shared capital for 10 years, which is about to end on next month, which is June 2nd. 10 years passed. In these 5 years, your governance could have done your part, which you didn't, not even a penny. You want to run the government with what is existed well before? That's your vision. That's your vision for Andhra Pradesh. These are 1000% not the qualities of a leader what I want to vote for. I'm shameful of telling this. I am a Kannadiga. I'm not a Telugite anymore. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.